Hey, what's up guys, DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we are taking on the S difficulty of the power stage of the VE Tower, and this is the first floor of that stage. You can see here we have All Might, we have Endeavor, and we have Kirishima. This is the free-to-play All Might that comes from the VE Tower shop. And this is also my new blue Kirishima, who I actually just recently pulled off the ABL banner. Kirishima and Endeavor are awakened, however All Might is not awakened yet. And I am doing this on ×3 speed because otherwise these VE towers just take forever to clear. Kirishima putting in the work, countering. Protecting All Might. So this All Might is really strong, same with Endeavor. They can both do a lot of damage, but for whatever reason, these pro heroes are super squishy. So that's why I brought along Kirishima here, in order to tank the hits and draw their aggro. Kirishima's now dead, but that's alright. We have blue Bakugo coming in, and our blue Bakugo is level 100. He's going to be fine. And then we lost blue Bakugo too, and we got Strike Midoriya coming in. This run turned out a little bit more sketchy than you would like. Typically, you're going to want to save all characters to get the highest score possible. This was my first run through on this stage though, so it is fine that we lose some characters, not a big deal. And in case I didn't say before, all of this is pre-recorded. I screen recorded all my VE Tower runs. I did a bunch back to back to back to back. So I will be posting this video along with a couple of others, and I may have already posted some of all my VE Tower runs. So make sure you check those out if you're struggling with the S difficulties of the VE Tower 4s. And Bakugo putting in the work. And we should kill him right here, no problems with our plus ultras. And that Midoriya is actually only on like board 3 or 4, but he still did 18,000 damage with this plus ultra. So that Strike Midoriya is, even though he's not like super highly rated, really strong. Glass cannon kind of. And you can see that was my first time clearing it. Now we're going to do the second floor. So if I had done this a couple of times and I was just aiming to get VE Tower medals, there are probably better teams you could build for this, or better memories you could take, so on and so forth. For this stage, I did bring the green Todoroki so he could attack all, and the All for One because he can also attack all. It might have been better to bring 3 attack all characters though, like red Todoroki, blue Todoroki, and green Todoroki. That might have been an interesting combo to just kind of clear this specific stage a lot quicker. And my Kaminari is level 100, so normal Kaminari, if you have him, probably won't be able to tank hits quite like that. But this one can because his health is so high from having all his piece board done and his basic board. This Kaminari also hits for a pretty good amount, only character in the game to be able to plus ultra multiple characters, so keep that in mind. A lot of people kind of bag on him, but he's not terrible. He just has some weird quirks, but he's very good if you use him the correct way. I think Kaminari, kind of like the new Dabi that's coming out. The new Dabi has some weird quirks where he burns himself too, but at the same time, every time he's burning, he's increasing crit and things like that, so it's kind of a trade-off, you know? Same thing with Kaminari, he's going to do a bunch of damage, but you might paralyze your own team. There's the trade-off. And we use this freeze right there just to ensure that we don't take too much damage, and we do get the freeze off, and he's paralyzed too. A lot of status ailments with these two characters. Then All for One does die right there, and we bring out the yellow Bakugo. This yellow Bakugo is good for his all ability because it increases crit for all characters. Beyond that, he I personally do not think he is super strong or a great character. The blue Bakugo or the purple Bakugo are the better way to go if you have them. And now we have 2+ Ultras. We're going to throw those 2+ Ultras in and hopefully do a good amount of damage here. I'm trying to figure out if I want to use the plus Ultras on Toya or if I want to use them on Overhaul, so I'm trying to figure out exactly how to aim those attacks. I decided to aim them at Overhaul. Because I figured Toya would probably die from the Kaminari, but he did not. He hung on with a sliver, which made me sad. That's alright. And then we do have a support unit coming out, so I'm not too worried. She's going to heal. We're going to kill... well, maybe we don't kill... I should have probably aimed Kaminari's thing at Toya, but that's okay. We would have killed Toya right there. I imagine I kill him next turn and I switch targets. Yeah, so I switch targets. I'm going to kill Toya off real quick. It doesn't even matter that I switch targets really though, because we are using an attack all. And now it's just us and Overhaul, and I think we are pretty much good to go. He kills my Todoroki. I start to get a little nervous here. We'll use Kaminari self-heal. And then we have Kaminari's Electrocute, and that should finish this up for us. Oh, really close. But yeah, we got the autos. That one was kind of nerve-wracking, you know. What is it Dominic Toretto says? Doesn't matter if it's an inch or a mile, a win is a win. So we won that. And we're on to the final 4 of the power stage against All Might. So this All Might is kind of tricky, but we did bring really, really good characters to fight him. So I'm not too worried about this stage. Najiri alone, having her on my team, just makes me so confident in that team, no matter what team it is we're running. Najiri is just such a good support, like absolutely ridiculous. And so we're going to fight this All Might here, and what you're going to see is at a certain point he's going to go into destruction mode, something you might not see on the A4 or B4 if you kill him too quickly. And when he goes into that destruction mode, he's going to fully heal, so basically we have to beat him like 1.5 times instead of just 1 time, so it's kind of interesting the way this fight works. This fight kind of takes like a ridiculous amount of time. And even with the tower challenges, if you ever do the tower challenges for the power stage, the tower challenges for the power stage like defeat the 3rd floor in so many turns. Normally it's like 6 turns, 7 turns. I do believe they put it at like 13 turns for this All Might, just because they realize, hey, this is kind of ridiculous. It's going to take them a lot of turns to beat it. We need to give them more turns. And the reason I brought both Todorokis is because we do want to put status ailments on this All Might in order to help get his health down, because he does raise defense, which is kind of a pain in the butt. And then I do use, of course, the World Heroes Todoroki Fire first, because it increases skill impact for all characters. And then typically I do Najiri last, just because she does defense down. Doesn't really matter where you put her. You could put Green Todoroki second or Najiri second. But you do want World Heroes Todoroki typically attacking first out of the 3. Unless you're talking about plus ultras. And in the case of plus ultras, oh, I said Green Todoroki. We have the red Todoroki out. Easy to confuse them. In the case of plus ultras though, you probably want red Todoroki or green Todoroki attacking first, so they have a higher chance to freeze, and then blue Todoroki attacking last. We do quite a bit of damage right there. All Might is frostbitten. I don't think status elements last all that long on All Might for whatever reason. 1 or 2 turns. That's alright. With every status element, we increase our attack with red Todoroki. And once again, we have him down to half health for the second time. And we just keep going, hammering away at him. You can see how many turns this is taking. We're on turn 12 for beating this guy. It's actually ridiculous. Probably one of the longest third fights in the game for the VE Tower. So keep that in mind when you go to play this VE Tower. If you're getting to the third floor of the S stage for power, bring along a healer, whether that's Yaoyorozu, Nejire, or Uraraka. You're going to need them for the long drawn-out fight. Personally, my recommendation would be to bring Nejire first. She would be like the top tier, and then I would say Yaoyorozu or Uraraka. Maybe Uraraka is a little slightly better than Yaoyorozu here because she can give you evasion to avoid his plus ultra. Yaoyorozu, on the other hand, her healing is to heal and remove status ailments, and All Might doesn't really put status ailments on your character. So Yaoyorozu would probably be like a third pick. So it would probably go Nejire, Uraraka, Yaoyorozu are the characters you want to bring as your supports, potential supports. Don't bring a full team with them, of course. And then here, because my red Todoroki died, I did have the blue Air Force Deku come out. And this Deku is really cool, really good. Probably is the best Midoriya in the game. However, I don't have him awakened yet, so what you're seeing is a like board 4, board 5 Midoriya. But he's pretty strong still for not even being awakened. So that Midoriya on the ABL banner that you can pull is very good. Don't sleep on him. And you can see All Might's defense damage cut, just making this drag on. I'm not too worried, we still have an extra sub that we can use. I've turned up the speed because I'm tired of how long this is taking. And we should finish him here in the next turn or two. Anyways, guys, this has been the power stage. Have you cleared this stage? Let me know what you think about it. Are you going to do the other VE Tower stages first? Make sure to check out my other videos. Leave a comment below if you enjoyed. Please consider subscribing. I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. Peace.